What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Overall Podcast. Cody, how was your weekend? Your bye week with Tennessee? An easy, non-stressful day of football on Saturday?
Yes, exactly. It was I don't even remember the weekend. I didn't watch college football. I didn't watch a second.
Really? Oh, yeah. Man, I enjoyed it.
I always have. I was just kind of in a mood, and I was like, Tennessee isn't playing. So, I don't even remember what I did. I don't know. How was your weekend?
It was all right. Wasn't too bad. One of my best friends proposed to his girlfriend on Halloween, so that was fun. We had a little Halloween party for that.
Oh my God, I forgot it's Halloween. Yeah.
Yep. Watched a little college football. Then Sunday did some things with my fiance to get ready for our wedding, which is coming up. We're in crunch time right now with the wedding, so it's a lot of fun. But it was a fun weekend.
Yeah. Yes. Wedding planning is stressful, man. It's underrated.
It is.
Especially for the groom. Like stereotypically, everybody, I guess, knows about the bride and the mother-in-law, but it's really bad for the groom too sometimes.
I find that in my doing of things, like I do a lot. I feel like, my fiance obviously does way more than me. Her mother does way more than me, obviously. But at the same time, we both, she gives me lots of tasks to complete for her because she's, in school plus a wedding and everything, and she has a job. So she's pretty busy, but I find that a lot of these grooms I've talked to or husbands I've talked to are like, oh, dude, all I did was order my groom's suits. That's all I did. And I was like, geez, brother.
Yeah.
Pitiful.
I'm with you there. Even if it's not asked, I would just feel bad,
Yeah. Like I feel terrible when she has to take like a day where we can't really hang out and do things because she has to plan for our wedding. And it's like, well, what can I do?
Right.
Can I come and help? I'll just sit there. Like,
yeah, just difference in people. I'm with you though. She'll be thankful. And then after it's over, man, I don't know when you'll have time to stop and think about it all. I don't know if I still have, but it'll be good.
Hit the ground running. We're going to try to take a couple days, and then I think we're going to do our honeymoon in the summer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got married, went to honeymoon next day for 10 days. 2 weeks later, moved to Denver across the country. So, like processing stuff probably didn't catch up for a while. But
yeah, no kidding.
I'd say that's a wise move.
Yeah, we're going to take a couple days because she also has to start school like 2 weeks later. She's in her master's program. To be a CPA, so she's very busy. She's plus she's already an accountant. She does oil and gas, and so she's a busy person. Sorry guys, we just had some technical difficulties, but we're back up. We're good to go now. Sorry about that. Shouldn't happen for the rest of the video, but yeah. So we're busy people. We're busy people, but it is what it is. We'll take it.
Hey, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Congrats. Everybody show some love. Graham tying the knot. College football, I didn't watch any. I didn't even know until you just told me that Kentucky lost.
Yeah.
If you'll remember, I called that. So
You did.
Yeah. Because, and I'm trying to remember why I called that. I mean, other than the fact that they are just Kentucky, they did get their 6th win, so they're not going to lose out and not go bowl eligible for like the 18th year in a row. But I did say that they probably wouldn't win another game except New Mexico State and Vanderbilt. So far, so good.
Yeah, and then Michigan lost to Michigan State, 37-33. That was good. Iowa got smoked again, dude, 27-7. They tanked. Their season's coming to an end.
Did they have an injury or anything, or just? No, I mean,
I don't know, man.
I don't follow them, but
I'm not following them either. I'm just seeing like what's happening, but it doesn't seem like it. And then Auburn beat Ole Miss. I don't know if you saw that. But yeah.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
I
kind of thought they would.
31-20.
Yeah.
And then Kentucky lost to Mississippi State, 31-17. So
imagine.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, we're coming for you, Kentucky. Tennessee will win.
Texas lost. That's always a great thing. Oh yeah, Pitt lost to Miami, and SMU lost to Houston. Iowa State lost to West Virginia. Dude, that's 1, 2. San Diego State lost to Fresno State. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 upsets in 1 week, in 1 day.
Wow.
8 top 25 upsets in 1 day. That's insane. That's crazy.
That's a fun weekend. I didn't watch it. That's cool to see, to look back on.
That's crazy. So
yeah, Iowa's gotten just skunked in the last 2 weeks.
Yep. It's not good.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not looking good. But A&M, that happened to A&M. They bounced back in a huge game against Bama. So is it possible their season is over? Who knows?
Yeah, they got a bye week this week. No time like
no
never needed more.
Right. Yeah. No kidding. Let's get reevaluated. You want to go into pick'ems?
Yeah, let's do it. God, their offense, real quick. High passing yardage. Their quarterback hasn't hit over 200 yards since Maryland. They did beat Penn State with 195. He didn't even have 100 yards passing this last week. Again, I don't know if he got hurt. Rushing, they've only hit 100 yards with a leading rusher, not as a team.
Yeah.
Once this year.
That's crazy.
And then they hit 99 one other time. They had 27 yards was their leading rusher last week. That's pathetic.
Terrible.
That's like a run for most schools. That's one play.
So at the end of the first quarter and like into the second quarter, Texas only had 1 rushing yard, but had 2. They already had 14 points, but they had 1 rushing yard.
That's not sustainable. Hence why they lost, right?
Yeah. Nope. Can't play like that. So yeah, let's get into the SEC pick'ems for this week. I'm gonna call them out to you. All right, you ready for this?
All right, let's go.
One of the best games you'll see on Saturday is going to be A&M Auburn. Auburn's playing at A&M. Number 12 Auburn, number 13 Texas A&M. Texas A&M is a different team this week, or a different team since 2 weeks ago. I got Texas A&M in this game. I think their defense is going to shut Bo Nix down, and they're not going to understand what hit them. So yeah, I got A&M.
I'm going to go A&M as well. I think A&M's a better team, and then they're also at home.
Yep, that's a hard place to play. You have to put that into a factor.
If this was at Auburn, I wouldn't call it a coin flip. I'd still think A&M's favored, but I could see it going. Yep, I agree.
Next game we have 11 a.m. start, Georgia, Missouri. Missouri's at Georgia.
Pronounce misery. Well, Georgia, so easy.
Yeah, Georgia by a mile.
Yeah.
Although their offense struggled last week, so we'll see.
I was about to say, actually, maybe not by a mile because their offense is not good.
No.
Maybe by 30 max. I don't know if they score 40 points.
I don't want to be on a high horse here about my team, but the way A&M played against South Carolina, their defense, if they were to play Georgia that way, A&M would beat Georgia.
I see what you're saying, right?
Because A&M's offense will score. Eventually, we will score at least 2 or 3 times. It's what's going to happen. Our running backs are too good. Our tight end is too good. It's what will happen. Eventually, we'll have one of our running backs break out a play. They'll do 67 yards, 70 yards, and score a touchdown. But our defense is so good that their offense would not be able to score on them.
Right.
So all you got to do is score 1 to beat a team that can't score 1. So
I was thinking the same logic, but not for Tennessee versus Georgia. But let me just know I'm not saying Tennessee is as good as A&M or Georgia, but I'm saying our offense is astronomically better than their offense, by a mile. And our defense is good, but not great. But the gaps are closer is all.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying we still wouldn't be favored, but I don't think it'll be a blowout. I really don't.
No. You would give them a game of their life. Yeah, and it would definitely make the voters that we question whether or not Georgia should be number 1. For sure. Agreed. Next game, we have Ole Miss playing Liberty at Ole Miss. Ole Miss is going to wipe the floor with Liberty. It won't even be close.
Hold on. Is Matt Corral, is he injured right now? He's not, right?
I have no idea.
Nah, he just played.
Yeah, he played.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say Ole Miss. If Corral was injured, I'd go Liberty. Now, you're thinking, why? I think Hugh Freeze, I think this is his Super Bowl. Wants to go back to Ole Miss and beat him. So I don't know, but I think Liberty does hang a couple scores on him.
All right. That'll be a good game to watch.
Yeah, then, I'll be tuning in just to see Hugh Freeze.
The next game we have on the list is Mississippi State at Arkansas.
I'm going with the Halloween candy connoisseur. Yeah, everybody saw that.
Let's go. Yeah.
I love Mike Leach, and yeah, they'll win. I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, I think Mississippi State will win as well. It's funny the two teams we've lost to are playing each other this weekend. It'll be funny to see.
And they've been so up. Well, State's been up and down. Arkansas has just been 180.
Yeah, they complete wrong direction for their season. The biggest blowout we'll see this year. Alabama's playing LSU at Alabama. I think they're going to give the biggest middle finger to LSU this weekend. It's going to be great. 55 plus points are going to be put on LSU.
I think they win pretty handedly. I will be interested to see if LSU just lays over, because they don't have anything to play for.
Yeah.
Be interesting.
Nothing to play for.
Yeah.
One of my favorite games of the week as well, Tennessee, Kentucky. I think Tennessee will beat Kentucky this week.
We will. The sky's blue, grass is green. Tennessee beats Kentucky.
Let's go. And then the ugliest game of the week, Florida versus South Carolina at 6:30 at night. At that, gross. That's our primetime game. It's going to be the worst game of the day.
Yeah, because CBS, ESPN, we're on ESPN2. That's even worse, maybe.
Oh, God. Yeah, dude, they're on the SEC network. They're not even on CBS.
Yeah, that's weird.
In fact,
how are you going to have Kentucky ranked and on ESPN2? That's crazy.
The CBS game is only A&M. They're the only CBS game for the whole week.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They usually have two. Huh.
Yeah, there's LSU, Alabama's.
It should be Tennessee, Kentucky based off scheduling.
Yeah.
Like, not saying we're worthy. I'm just saying it's usually a 5-6 p.m. kick. My time, sorry. At night, anyway.
Yeah, prime time should be.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Go ahead with your pick. I'll finish it up. So I might throw one for a loop here.
Yeah. The last team we played was South Carolina, and it was ugly. South Carolina couldn't do anything.
Yes.
But I kind of hope South Carolina wins just because I wanted to show how good A&M is. So, South Carolina.
I want South Carolina I want them to win because I hate Florida and everything that dog shit university stands for. Excuse my French. All right. If you can't tell, I hate Florida. All right. But realistically looking at it, Florida should win. But have you seen all the weird stuff going on with Dan Mullen and like how he's shutting down complete press for every player and assistant coach?
Yeah, I did hear about that, but why?
I don't know if we know why. He's a weird dude that gets like really triggered answering post-game questions. He always has. Mm-hmm. Or at least while he's been at Florida. I don't think at State he cared enough, right? And there's no pressure. I don't know what's going on this week, but I just by default, that's bad mojo. So I'm going to go crazy here and just say South Carolina. They shouldn't win, even with bad mojo, just based off talent. But depending on how bad and weird that dysfunctional that culture is, anything could happen.
All right, cool. So that's our SEC pick'ems for the week, guys. That is a Saturday from starting at 11 a.m. SEC starts play at 11 a.m. That's Georgia, Missouri. Bright and early on Saturday with Ole Miss and Liberty starting right with them. So that'll be some good. Get your morning coffee, watch some college football, 2:30 p.m. A&M Auburn, and then the most important game of the day, Tennessee, Kentucky, 6 p.m.
Most important. No, Auburn A&M's the best game.
I know. I think Kentucky's been the most overrated team this year. I don't think they're as good as their rank shows. So I'm excited for them to get exposed. Auburn and A&M are both teams that have earned the rank that they are currently at, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Cool. Got any NFL notes before we?
I actually do have some NFL notes. I have a couple things I want to say.
If it's about my boy, Save that for last.
Okay, we'll talk about that last. My first thing I want to say is, how about the backup for the Cowboys coming in and putting up a win?
I didn't see it.
Cowboys backup ended up playing. It was his first time ever. Ended up doing a driving the field in the game and putting up a touchdown play and winning the game. So
game-winning drive. What's his name?
Yeah,
Cooper Rush.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it now. His first start. Wait, so he started?
Yeah. Dak Prescott was out with like a calf strain. He'll be back next week.
Cooper Rush. Let's look at him real quick, and you can go on, and then I'll, if you want.
We can talk about this. Yeah, Cooper Rush.
Bio, Central Michigan. He was coached by my Tennessee's former coach Butch Jones, so he was likely wasted talent in college. I mean, he tried to play J.J. Watt at tight end for reference. That's how Butch Jones rolls. Anyway, 6'3". I could see how he's probably not that, like he doesn't have mind-blowing measurables. Never heard of him, went to a small school. Okay. 27. He's been in the league for 5 years. Never heard his name. Not even on a roster.
Yeah.
Good for him. Awesome.
All right. So then my third thing I want to say is I heard about this story that this guy put a bet down of $1,000 that Mike White, the quarterback for the Bengals, was going to lead the entire NFL this week in passing yards. Okay. And then if he were to hit that, it would pay out $125,000. Through Sunday, he throws 405 yards and ends Sunday night with the lead. And we go into the Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs versus the Giants on Monday. Patrick Mahomes only throws for 275 yards. The dude's ticket hits, bro.
God. Wow. Obviously, he's a Bengals fan.
Yeah.
Because that's so random that you wouldn't even think about it. Or, I don't know. That's just crazy. Good for him, man.
Yeah.
That's what gives me hope in betting. I just want to hit one of those.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I'm about to hit you with another one that's pretty crazy. I also heard about a guy who put down back in March, $1,000 that the Atlanta Braves would win the World Series in 6 games. If they win tonight, he hits for $25.6 million.
How much did he put down? Do you know?
$1,000.
Oh my God! What odds are those? Like 400,000? Well, at the All-Star break,
March. He put it in March before the season started.
At the All-Star break, they were under 500. I bet his odds would have went up.
Bro, $25.6 million.
Bro, in July, can you imagine how depressed he must have felt with his team under 500?
Oh yeah.
Now look at him.
Because
their best player's been hurt most of the year, Acuna. You know what I mean? They definitely should not be there.
And they play in about an hour from now. So we'll see. We'll see if this guy is crying to the bank or crying in sadness tonight.
It's true. We're coming to you from the past.
Yeah.
The game will be decided by the time everyone sees this.
Yeah.
But I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm from the South. Supposed to root for the Braves. You're from the South. Screw Georgia, the whole state. I don't care about anything I don't have any loyalty to that state just because the South only has one team. That said, I hate the Astros. So I won't say go Braves, but definitely not go Astros. No.
Fair enough. I want the Braves to win. I do. All right.
Football, NFL. Sorry.
What this channel is really about.
Yeah.
Something happened this weekend to your team.
Yeah, I don't. Derrick Henry. Excuse me, coughing up here. He got hurt. Running backs. It's been I think some stats guy went viral yesterday because he tweeted a week ago that there was a 93% chance he was going to have a severe injury in the next few weeks. Mm-hmm. It's based off odds because running backs have a short shelf life. That's why I was iffy about giving him a second contract because just based off statistical data, the dude's got three more years, right, of good play. That's how most running backs do. However, Derrick Henry's only getting better, but the big injury finally happened. Sucks, sad. If you have him on fantasy, feels bad. I don't care about that. My Titans Super Bowl chances just went down. We'll still make the playoffs no matter what. Like we've got one of the worst divisions in football. Like even if we start really playing bad. And then we signed AP, which I don't know what to make of. I have no idea if he's good or not, but it's better than nothing. It's sad, man. Can't have nice things. Can't have nice things.
You cannot. I'm trying to see if anything has been updated.
He had the surgery today, so they probably won't have any kind of update.
Yeah, so today, latest we know is he's on the IR reserve.
Yeah, they're saying like Schefter, I think, broke it. They're saying like maybe back for like the postseason run, which we will make. So hopefully that stays true. If we can just get there and limp in, if you will, and he's back and healthy, then I'm we're the number 1 seed right now, so I don't really want. It's not good still. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just saying, like, I'd rather have that bye week, especially because he's injured. So don't let up team and just coast in because you got an excuse now. But I don't know. Our season's not over. Just sucks. Just sucks, man.
It does. It does. I do want to say one thing. The Bucks lost this weekend. But not only did the Bucks lost this weekend, the Manning curse. Do you believe in it?
I saw that. I don't believe in curses. So first off, no, I don't believe in it.
But anybody who has ever premiered on the show has lost that next weekend.
I'll say I don't believe in curses. If there is a correlation other than random chance, which is what I think it is, it's like mentally they just like mess, like being on that show just kind of gets them in a different mood and they don't practice is the same. I don't know. I don't believe in that. It is weird though. I love seeing that. I was like, wait, what? I like that kind of conspiracy stuff.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. If that was the case, Peyton's sitting there probably like inviting only dudes he doesn't like.
Yeah.
Maybe they start doing that. I could see Peyton and Eli playing into that.
Because how do you turn that down, How do you turn that opportunity down?
You don't. And can we mention that show is better than Monday Night Football's broadcast? Like by a mile? Like it's not even close. And I love what Peyton did too. He was offered that gig.
Yeah.
And he said, nah. And he just does it himself on his own terms. You know what I mean? Like,
and he sits back like this the whole time watching college football, just hanging out. They don't care.
Bro, it's awesome. I love Peyton Manning so much.
Watching NFL football. What a gig.
I did see like somebody tweet about like you can just tell that he loves the game of football because what does he care? He's just getting paid to do whatever. But he'll sit up in intense moments and like yell and get mad. And then they're like the pit starts sweating. Like Peyton's still into it. I'm like, man. I've always known it, but he is a very rich, talented, athletic. But yeah, he is. He's a cool guy.
Yeah. Dude, I have so much passion for college football that I probably am like just like 2 or 3 steps lower in the amount of passion I have for A&M football as the players do.
In some cases, probably more.
Oh, yeah. After the Alabama game, I was probably neck and neck with them. I was probably just as happy as they were, dude. I almost cried.
Well, as a financial investment, eventually, you've got some skin in the game, if you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, without fans, they don't make anything. So fans obviously keep them going. So then you do have an investment. Yeah.
It is true.
That's pretty cool. I didn't watch any NFL games either. I had a really lame weekend, man.
Yeah.
It got really. We got snow and the weather dropped a ton, and it's been like cloudy the last couple of days with the snow. Mm-hmm. Usually it's sunny here, even with snow, but it's kind of like the first one down here. So anyway, and so it's just kind of one of those dreary weekends. Yeah. Yeah,
dude. It's rained all day here. It's 53 degrees. It's cold as hell. As you can see, I'm in cold weather gear. It's cold here in Texas. It's 53 degrees.
That wasn't our high today for what that's worth.
52 now. 52.
Yeah. I think we're in the 40s. We hit the 40s. 44 apparently.
This week we'll get to the 30s. I think, in fact, tomorrow we may get into the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tonight we'll get below 50. It'll be fun.
It's here, man. You want to jump into Apex and like I mean, that's kind of the big deal. Like, again, we're recording on the day. This is new launch day, right? Like launch season day, 11 is here. So any Apexers out there, hope you guys are enjoying this. And by the time you see this video, maybe you'll, that map's awful. You know, like you already have your opinions for them. But I think it's exciting. I haven't played yet. Graham has. But I have spent the day working. I work remote from home. So glued to a Twitch channel, just looking at the map, seeing things, like hearing what the pro players are saying. So see, should I? All right, what have you seen? Yeah, we'll start with that. What have you? How'd you like it playing it?
I love the map so far. I've only landed 3 POIs. I haven't played much of the map. It does seem very aggressive right now, but I fully believe that in the next couple days that will dim down, because there is everybody who was Diamond, Masters, and Preds are all now trying to get back up there. And so for the next 2 days, it'll probably be really sweaty. So just be prepared for that, because it is right now. Be on your game for sure. The map is great so far. I like the way that they have the layout and the change in elevation. It does make it difficult to third party quickly, which gives you some time. Like, the best thing you can do is fight near water, because it slows everybody down. There's lots of water. Fight near water. It helps with third parties. I've noticed that. That's what helped me. So there's that. But that's, I guess, personal opinion. The new legend, her passive is broken.
The death box thing, right?
Yeah.
I've been watching on Twitch, and even some of the streamers can't fully figure out how to work it. But it looks, I don't know if you've done it, but
no, I haven't played her yet.
I was watching Imperial Hal, and he just put up his map, and it was just showing white specks everywhere constantly. You could just open your map, see where someone died and how long ago.
Yep.
Like the AKA, if it's close enough in time, a team's there, right?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, under 60 seconds, there's a team there.
Right. Yeah. So it's I was thinking, like, you almost have to run Ash.
Yeah.
Because I think Imperial Hal saw it. They were way out of the storm, right? And they were like, "Oh yeah, there's a team over here." Sure enough, they walked over, killed a team, and he was like, "There's no way I would have known that."
Yeah.
So if you're sitting there and you just wipe a squad, you also have to know some Ash somewhere sees you, or 19 other Ashes. That's the counter. So but it's kind of a bummer. Like, it covers up stream sniping a bunch. Not that I don't have to worry about that, but now they can push out a zone in the wrong way because they quote saw, I don't know.
Yeah. Then here's also the issue that I don't like, is the ability that it tells them how long. Not the fact that there's a death box there, but I could be 1 POI over, know that they just killed that team 0.2 seconds ago, and then I'm on top of them while they're still trying to heal up. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Here's what you do. Eliminate the countdown and only show boxes of full squad wipes.
I think there does need to be a time thing, though. I don't know. Maybe not. But if they do, just don't put a timer, but just know within the last minute. Right? And if there's nothing showing, then nobody died in the last
minute. How about this? Only show what's there for 60 seconds. After 60 seconds, anything on the map that was there disappears until more show up. But your death boxes only show on their map for 60 seconds. After those 60 seconds, it's gone.
Perfect. Yes. And to come to think of it, I did see a 60-second timer, but I never saw one past that. And I don't think that's implicated, but it could be. But yeah, I think that's the best alternative.
And it should be for only full squad wipes.
Yes.
That way you can't, because then if you only see 2 boxes down, that means that there's one person alone. And you can hint him in his free KP. PS, get it out.
Yeah, I like that.
Wig said get the whole ability out. He thinks they shouldn't even have it. Yeah.
Maybe, but then if you take that out, she's just above average. You know what I mean? Her Q's okay, and her ultimate's good, but not broken. So then your new legend's not really all that good. She's probably not played it.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
No.
Here's the thing. Every girl that they've made on this game has been thick. Let's be honest.
Even a robot.
Even a robot. She tries to walk like she's thick, and they're playing into it. I think she has Loba's walk.
I haven't noticed. I haven't paid attention.
From the back, you look like Pathfinder. Chill out.
That's funny. I was worried about the choke points when the map started leaking.
It's not bad.
Because too many choke points is horrible. But I think because the choke points are also low to high elevation, it limits third parties.
Yeah,
which is good. So it's a good.
Yeah.
The choke points in this case help the worst evil, which is third parties.
Yeah.
And Octane's pad. Oh my God. Apparently the audio cue you can hear for like 200 meters. I saw TSM hear it. They heard it, turned around. They weren't even landed yet. So no more silent padding. That's good for the game. And you can't and with all that elevation we just said, like a few different heel spots I've seen, you can't even pad up that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you crouch, you might go 10 feet.
I tried. It's pointless.
Yeah. And then if you do the stand up one, you're just a sitting duck, and B, you'll still only go 30 feet. So I'm good. I'm glad of that. I've never liked Octane, and I was glad to see like him be usable because he's like the worst legend in the game besides Mirage for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But he was bad for the health of the game. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Rev padding, silent, just landing on somebody. That was horrible. So all in all, from what I've seen, can't wait to play it. Me and you are going to get some reps in, I think.
Yeah. Right after this, and it will be the first time we're going to post it on this channel.
Yeah, some gameplay. I'm
a
professional player. I'm the best player you've ever seen. Just so don't feel bad when you're watching how great I am. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm excited.
Out of focus. Let's see if I get that in focus. Sorry, guys. Oh well, who cares?
That's all right. We're at the end anyway.
Yeah. If y'all want, you can hop on over. I believe Cody is going to stream.
Yes, I am.
So this video will be posted tomorrow, so you won't hear me say that.
That's all right. You can see my VOD. You can see my.
But yeah, hop over to his stream on Twitch. Check out his VOD, and he'll also be there all the time. So even when you see this tomorrow, he may be there tomorrow when you see this. Go check it out. Mike Concho.
My Concho with 3 eyes.
It'll be in the description below. Check it out. Check it out, guys.
Cool.
All right, we'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the gameplay.